Good, beautiful morning, everybody. Silas back again today. Hopefully we can get that farm done today and we can get back to working here at the yard for a little bit and then on to the next job. First thing I got to do today is I got to take this big tank in. I took another one just like it in yesterday, and it was kind of a nightmare. For those that watched it, you understand. I kind of damaged my trailer a little bit. So this one, I brought it by here and I slid it off the back of the trailer a couple feet. That way hopefully I can just tilt the trailer down, put that on the ground over there, and then drive out from underneath it. That's the game plan. We'll see what happens. The truck's warming up right now. We're going to head out here in just a minute. There's what's left of the last tank I hauled in. They sheared it up pretty good, then they watered the rest of it up. I'm going to take this one on down to the shear. There it is over there. Looks like they didn't get it quite done yet. We got most of it done though. There we go. That's all she wrote. Took the trailer down. There it is. They'll water it up a little bit, and then they'll take that there and they'll shear it all up into pieces. Not a whole lot left out here. I'm going to load this up on my truck, on my trailer. That other iron out back, I'm going to load on my dad's truck. And we're going to go drop that stuff off, come back and get that compressor, and then drive the loader back. Got this all loaded up, got to chain it down, got all that other iron on my dad's truck. We're gonna haul them in, dump them off. Somebody's cow got out.
He's back in.
Oh, he's back in now. He was out in the road a minute ago. I wonder how he did that. I don't even see where he got in.
He was in there.
Because one of the legs is down on the back of this, we're just gonna tow it back behind the loader. There's no brakes, but it does have a clutch, so we'll just stop it with that. So here we go. There we go. He's towing it back there, nice and slow. We're going about 12 miles an hour. Luckily it's a straight shot, so you don't really need brakes. I think we have 2 stop signs we have to go through, so won't be that bad. My buddy that's helping me here, he's the guy that rents the shop from me. He does a lot of really cool stuff in there, works on a lot of cars. He's working on a 36 Chevy right now, I think. 35, 6, something like that. But he has a YouTube channel as well. He just started. It's called High Power Shenanigans. He just dropped the clutch on me trying to start that truck. Scared me half to death. I was like, what in the world was that? But anyway, he has a YouTube channel. I'm going to give him a hard time now because he did that while I was giving him a shout out. But I'll put a link to it in the description. High Power Shenanigans. Check him out. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a whole lot posted yet. But he's going to be posting more as he works on that car and some other cool stuff. Now I'm back in here at the yard. Cut some aluminum engines out a minute ago. getting my torch going again. I haven't used it in a while, so I was making sure it's still working. But now I got a bunch of loads of junk coming in. Truck there. There's somebody on the scale now. There's another load behind them, so it's getting busy. It turned into quite the busy afternoon. I had quite a bit of junk come in. Pretty well packed that box full. I got this old Civic or whatever this is. I want to pack in there on top of all that little iron that came in. Got a few decent things in. This old Ford truck cab has a decent set of gauge oil. I thought they were. Now that I look at them closer, they're pretty rusty, so I'll probably just pack the roof in on this and ship it on in. They'd probably still sell, but they're not worth my time to sell for the amount of time it would take to pull them out, list them, package them, and all that. There's a few pieces over here. This came in that load. This has got a 9-inch under it. All I got to do is cut the U-bolts, 4 U-bolts on it, so 8 cuts. It'll be out. And then this tractor, this lawn tractor here, has a pretty cool seat on it. It's got really good patina. That's probably a $15, maybe $20 seat. It takes 2 seconds to pull it off there, so I'll go ahead and save that. And I'm going to go ahead and take my bottles in tomorrow and get them all filled. Got 6 of them that need to be filled. My hope is that I can finish up working here at this yard this week, and then hopefully Monday, maybe Tuesday of next week, I can get started on that Studebaker cleanup. I'm gonna go in there with a torch and cut the grills and that sort of stuff. So That's my plan, but as you all know, if you've watched my vlogs for any length of time, my plans don't usually happen the way I want them to. These were in that truck bed trailer as well. I sold them. The guy's coming to get them tomorrow, hopefully. Old welding cart and this old table of some sort off an old lathe or drill press or something. I'm not sure what. I'm going to take my trailer down tomorrow morning, get it inspected, get it tagged. I've actually been driving it illegal now for about a month and a half with no tag on it, but it's just a real short distance, so it doesn't really matter. Now I've got to lock everything up here at the yard, and I've got to go back to my place on 4th Street because the guy's bringing in a big, another boom truck like the one we towed in this morning. And there she be. This one's a little bit newer than the one we got this morning, but it's just kind of crazy getting 2 of these in one day. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one too. A little bit longer of a truck, a little bit bigger of a boom. They say the engine runs good. I'm not sure. I might try to start it later, or I might just sell it for a core. If the core buyers still buy these. I used to buy these FT motors, pretty good. This is what's called an FT engine. It's in the same basic family as the FE engines, but instead of being like a 361 or instead of being a 360 or a 390, this would be like a 361 or 391. They did make a 330 that they put in some of these, and if it's a 330, it's just junk cast iron. Nobody buys those. But usually this old of a truck would be the 361 most likely. Possibly a 391. This has the really cool gauge setup in it, the black and chrome, and these would sell really good except for somebody put some sort of button over there for the washers. Drilled a hole in the center of it, so that kind of hurts it. And then it has the vacuum instead of the tack. But a set of these gauges here with the factory tack in them are worth a premium. And I'll go ahead and save these out of this truck. These will still sell pretty good. They just won't sell as good or as fast. There's just no way you could get me to get up in one of these buckets on these old bucket trucks. I saw one of these at an auction one time. Truck ran great, drove great. They went and started it up, and the guy hopped up in the bucket, and he says, "Yeah, it works, I'll show you." And he starts running the hydraulics, and the thing's jerking and flopping all over the place. And the auctioneer's like, "Get down out of there." And everybody was worried he was going to fall out and kill himself right there in front of everybody. That's all for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. Once I get my trailer tagged, I'm sure I got a bunch of stuff going on. So we'll find something to do. So until next time, get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you later.